guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have 5 zero contact job side hustles or gigs that are going to be very COVID-19 social distancing friendly. So if you're interested, stick around. Welcome back. If you're new here, hello, my name is Asha. I'm glad to see you. I guess you clicked on this video because you are interested in figuring out some ways that you can make some money going forward into 2021, or you want to supplement your income, or you're trying to multiply streams of income. With that said, I have these 5 gigs that I think are pretty creative. I have not heard a lot of people talking about some of them. Maybe a couple of them are pretty common, but if not, here we go. The first one I have for you is pretty common, and that is start your own e-commerce store. The beauty about an e-commerce store is that the sky is really the limit. What you put into it is what you're going to get back. If you just want to set up an e-commerce store and not advertise it, not do any marketing, you're not going to make any money. But if you really know who your customer is, and that's the key with starting an e-commerce store, know who your customer is first before you decide what you're going to sell, because then it's easier to market that product. The second idea is, and this is something I had not heard of before, and that's creating 3D renderings of retail listings. So if you go on Trulia or whatever other Century 21, are they even in business anymore, Century 21? You go on any of these websites and you find out what homes are available for sale, and you can go through and you can see if they have virtual tours. The ones that don't have virtual tours, you get on the phone, ring, 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 and you have to be, comfortable reaching out and talking to people. A lot of these things are going to require you to actually speak to people. You might not have to get in contact with them, but you're going to have to open up your mouth and talk. Get on the phone with the real estate agent and offer them your services. From what I gather, this is not in my wheelhouse, but from what I gather, if you're proficient in building these kind of things, and the word of the day is things. Take a drink. It takes anywhere from an hour to 3 hours, and a rendering averages anywhere between $100 to $180. So that's pretty decent money. And when you think about it, if you get 5 or 6 different real estate agents that you work with, they're going to constantly need new renderings for new listings. So you could really start a business. Check it out. The third gig that it stays on my mind a lot, and especially now that a lot of people are distance learning, things like that, is tutoring. Tutors make bank, especially when it's their sole gig. So if you're a person that has lost your job due to COVID-19, or you just don't love the work you're in, or you want to just pivot and do something different with your life, you can start by tutoring. And tutors right now can make anywhere from $25 to $70 an hour, and you're generally spending anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes with your student. So that in itself, you could, have 3 or 4 students a day if you really wanted to. If you really wanted to make this a job, you could really make some money. So if you're good at math, chemistry, biology, those are the 3 really big ones. Like if you're able to help someone study for the LSAT, like those kinds of things, you can make tons of money. And that you could probably do like a flat rate or whatever. Be willing to market yourself and be confident. Like, know that you have these skills. If you want to make some money, you got to tell people that they need to pay you. It's not like, hey, I want to try and do something like this. What do you think? Say, hey, you look like you need me. This is what I do. Give me your money and I'll do it for you. The fourth idea is selling digital products. Now, I have mentioned this before in past videos about ebooks and planners and things like that, but going a step further, if you are very proficient in technology, things like building software for companies that want to make a program that files things easier or whatever it is. If you're a software person, I probably sound like a moron, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Building software, creating videos. Now, this is a digital product that I actually helped someone else create. It was fitness videos, and I used to be a personal trainer. This was years ago when this kind of thing was new. But, we did like sets of videos and people could download them online. And that's something that's really big now. If you notice, a lot of people are coming up with subscription services and distance learning for fitness. If you're good with knitting or crochet, you could do videos for that. I know there are platforms like Teachable and there's Patreon. There's lots of different avenues. Even with YouTube, I feel like even on YouTube, you could like have like a list of private videos and somebody, you're really bare bones in it. You could advertise yourself however you felt you wanted to, and then people could cash app you and you could give them access to the private videos. I mean, that's a little sketch, but you have to start where you are and go where you want to go. Feel me? And the fifth and final side hustle, and this is something that's near and dear to my heart, is a senior citizen's assistant. Right now, a lot of people are separated from their loved ones. I know I have loved ones that are, they're ill and they're old, and so we're not able to like be in the area. Sorry, I have my computer here. Be in their area with them, if that makes any sense. And they need help that we can't offer them because we have our own lives and we have other things that we need to do. Being a senior citizen assistant is not just going over, people think about picking them up and lifting them, putting them on the toilet. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about things like scheduling appointments, rerouting their phone so that you can answer their phone calls and take messages for them, calling them and reminding them to take their medication, picking up and dropping off their groceries or their prescriptions. The list really goes on. And even things like personal companion. Sometimes they just want somebody to talk to on the phone. Those kinds of things are priceless for those people. But if you are a trustworthy person, a kind person, an honest person, and you're just really a people person, I think that's a gig that's for you. So I hope that these gigs gave you some inspiration and some ideas of what to do. If they did, hit that like button. And even if they didn't and you're still here, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. I mean, whatever, just hit a button, okay? And subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you again next time. Be blessed.